Better be in focus. Focus, focus. Focus, Ford Focus. That is a brand of car. Hey there, my name is Emily. I'm a 15-year-old British student who's just left school. And this is a video just to say hi. So hi. Now I'm not making this video because I want to join the YouTube community or even because I want to do YouTube as a thing. No, instead I'm making it because I made a bucket list and this was part of it. So, if you don't know, in the UK, when you leave school you have like 8 weeks to do absolutely nothing. But I don't want to do nothing because in true Emily style, I want to do something really hipster and cool. So I made a bucket list for this summer on a blog site where I can set myself goals and actually achieve things because I don't want to sit around and do nothing. So what is this list, you may ask? Well, it's called the Summer Between Spaces, a bucket list project, and I have it right here on my iPod, mystical, magical iPod. It would be on my phone if it wasn't in repair for 2 weeks. So I feel like you guys need a little bit of background on me before I just sort of reel off a bunch of things that I want to do this summer. Number 1, I'm ginger, if you couldn't already tell. Number 2, I like books, I like music, I like talking and moving my arms around a lot. Number 3, this is totally low budget, like you're already balanced on CDs and books and that's like it. And number 4, I tend to talk really loud and quite often, so you're probably going to see quite a lot of these videos. So now I'm going to read to you my Summer Between Spaces bucket list, and yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Number 1, complete the NCS challenge. So the NCS challenge is something that takes part every year in the UK for 16 to 18-year-olds. I'll leave a link in the description if you want to find out a little bit more about it, but it basically is a 3-week course in which you go on residentials and do creative and productive stuff and meet new people, and it looks really good on a uni CV thing, so I'm doing it this summer. Number 2, eat at a fancy restaurant. I have never really eaten anywhere posh or fancy, so I really just fancy eating somewhere where I can spend like a bazillion pounds on a tiny little sandwich like that big. Number 3, have a midnight picnic. This is an idea that most young adult fictionalists put into my head, mostly John Green, I'm blaming him for this. I just really like the idea of sitting in the middle of a field and at night, like looking up at stars, eating some Pringles or something. Number 4, go to the British seaside for the day. I have been to the British seaside, but it was really wet, rainy and cold and I was about 7, so I really want to go this year because it's supposed to be a really hot summer with a bunch of friends. I really like the idea of it. I don't know, judge me. Number 5, go to a gathering. Okay, now I am actually going to a gathering this year. I'm going to Summer in the City, I have my tickets, and yeah, I'm going as a viewer because I just like the whole community idea. I really like the fact that it's a bunch of people all getting together to share something that they all have in common. Number 6, visit Neve or have her visit me. So, long story short, I know a girl called Neve who I met online about a year ago. We met in person at a Green Day gig, which is like the best place you could ever meet anybody, right? And because we live about 185 miles away from each other across the country, we don't really get to see each other a whole lot. She has a YouTube channel herself, I'll link it in the description, but this summer we're totally going to see each other again. Number 7, get a piercing. I always wanted to get a piercing. I don't have my ears pierced. I don't want anything too extreme or like obvious because if I get a job or I'm going to college I'm going to be like metal fae. But no, I probably would like to have my ears pierced or something maybe this summer. I'm just too much of a wimp to go and do it. Look it up, it's an actual thing. Gingers are more of a wimp than normal people. Number 8, dye my hair. So I am a ginger and that means that I am cursed with pale skin and I burn easily and nobody really likes me that much. But I've always wanted to dye it some crazy colour, not like the whole thing, maybe dip dye it or streak it, because I'm, you know, I'm a rare species, okay? We have to be preserved. Number 9, attend or throw a house party. Most likely attend because my mum doesn't really leave the house and when she does it's to go to the bottom of the road to get some milk from the shop. Number 10, get into photography. And number 11, go to London. Now I have been to London before, but there are quite a few places that I haven't been that I would really love to go, like Portobello Market and stuff. I would say I've seen all the tourist sites, but never really London. Number 12, purchase a record player. So I always really wanted to own a record player and my mum does own one. It's upstairs in our attic, but it's like bigger than me and it's like really old and probably broken. So I just thought that owning my own one would be really nice. I don't know, they're cool, okay? They're cool. A hipster lives inside me, okay? Number 13, document this adventure. Yeah, I always really wanted to start a YouTube channel, so maybe I was just using this as an excuse. Number 14, learn to cook. Okay, I cannot cook at all. In fact, the only thing I know how to cook is a cake with my mother's help and also a recipe in front of me. I had to ask my mum how to turn on the oven not long ago. In my defense, it was a new oven. It did have an on button and it was labelled, but I would just love to learn how to cook a proper meal so that when I go off to college and I'm at home a lot, I don't like end up microwaving everything. Number 15, read all the classic cult novels. So I'm a huge fan of literature. I read so much, it's ridiculous. And not long ago I read Hunter S. Thompson's Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, which is a brilliant book, and if you've never read it you have to read it, although I would definitely say that it contains a lot of LSD. Not to take. But it really got me interested in the kind of classic cult novels that really kind of sparked things in the 60s and 70s, and I really just want to read them, okay? They're cool. Number 16, get this blog to 100 followers. 100 followers would be kind of cool on my blog, I think. I think that'd be a pretty awesome sort of achievement. You know, it doesn't have a massive following, but if people are interested, that'd be really cool. And number 17, complete this list. Yes, completing this list is an actual achievement, okay? I give up on so many things. There are so many things I've started that I've never finished, or that I have wanted to start and never bothered to finish. And I really just feel like finishing this list would be an ultimate achievement, you know? Like something that I could say, I've done all of these things and I told myself I was gonna do them, and look, I had the willpower and the brains possibly to do it. So that's my list, that's everything on it. I really hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, then please make sure you click like, and you can also check out my blog, which is InBlankSpaces.wordpress.com. I will leave a link in the description for you. You can also check out all of my social media, which is mostly Instagram and Twitter. I don't really use a lot of the others, which I will also leave links to in the description. Thank you so much for listening. I really hope you enjoyed this. If you want to see more on the adventure, please let me know, or you can of course subscribe and we can do this together, because wherever I go, you're coming with me. I go on the NCS challenge on the 30th of June, so literally in like 2 weeks time, which means you are totally coming with me regardless, okay? You are coming with me. I feel like it's going to be a lot of fun because the first residential is actually up in Cockermouth in Cumbria. Yes, there is a place called Cockermouth. Yes, it's hilarious. And then the next week I'm staying at a university to do like an individual project, so you're definitely coming with me on that. We're going to be staying in halls, guys. We're going to be staying in halls. It's going to be so funny. Anyway, thank you for watching. My name is Emily. Click subscribe if you want to subscribe, click like if you liked it, and see you later. I need to burp. That was really gross. That's gonna look really gay.